Hey everyone, I wanted to tell you guys about why I became a life coach and what that looked like. So, I graduated from university and started doing youth work, and watching those teenagers go through life I had to ask myself, was I really that chaotic? So, it was important to see, kind of watch them fumble through life and be really confused. And in that time, I was living through my 20s, which was also extremely confusing. And I felt very lost and I was trying to figure things out. And I thought I should have had them figured out. And then I started working years later with seniors. And I saw them at the end of their lives. And I was like, wow, like some of these people aren't very happy and they've been around for like 90 years. And I'm like, there has to be a better way. There has to be some way to help people between these teenage years of being so lost and confused to being 80 years old and being unhappy with their life. So I didn't quite get to the conclusion of life coach right then. I did start my own business. I was kind of doing it on the side while I was working with seniors. And then I went through a breakup. That breakup took a lot out of me. It really made me do like a 180 in life and make me look at my life. And I'm like, okay, well, I clearly don't love myself enough. So how can I do that for myself? So the love that I've been giving other people, I need to now give myself. And in that time, I decided to take a risk on myself and turn my side hustle, which was selling vintage clothing, into a full-time job. And so I started doing that while I lived in an office. Yes, I would walk out my bedroom door and there would be desks there. Not the greatest, but it was way better than many alternatives. From there, I realized that something was just missing. I was like, I know this isn't what I meant to do, but I need to do this for now. And I searched, and you know when you like, it's just like on the tip of your tongue. You're like trying to say something, but you can't quite get it. That's how it felt in my mind about coaching. I'm like, I know there's something else I'm supposed to be doing. I had a conversation with a friend one night, and then I sat down on my couch, and I was like, okay. And suddenly it just came to me, like life coaching. I was like, oh, yeah, it's like helping people with regular life. It's the in between being 16 and 86. I was like, this makes sense. And so I got an internship with someone that I know that is a very successful coach. And I did that for 9 months, and they helped me build my business. And I actually started doing morning routines. And what I've realized, the theme of me changing and transitioning through what I want to help people with what I want to help people with coaching. Well, that was a mouthful. I realized there was a theme that I was helping people with the things that I had just been through. So for me, morning routines, wasn't super great at them at all. I couldn't get out of bed on time. Now, absolute master. In saying that, my next step ended up being breakups. I had gone through 2 last year and realizing actually I can really help people with this. And as time continued on, I went to another coaching certification called the Art and Skill of Coaching. And then am currently doing one-on-one coaching with Jess. And we kind of realized that I was trying to do 2 things at once. I was trying to help people build their lives, but also get through breakups. And I realized the important part of me getting through my breakup was deciding to build my life and deciding to make those choices and deciding to change. And I was like, that's what I want to help people with. So I've started creating this framework. Here's the framework. It's your life is like a house. Every room in the house is a different aspect of your life. So we have hobbies, work, relationships, health, self. There's so many more, but this is just like a small scale. And with that, you're going to look at it and scale 1 to 10 your satisfaction with each area, but the details of each area. So maybe your work environment, the people that you work with, the work that you're actually doing, the work that you want to do, the work that you're technically supposed to do, whatever that looks like. So I'm building this to help people in a manageable way be able to reclaim their life and rethink how they're doing things. that idea that I just shared with you, I actually had 2 years ago when I was building morning routines, and I was like, oh, this idea of a house being your life and all these rooms and the aspects of your life. And I was like, but I'm not there yet. There's more in between. And I think through these last 2 years of me pushing myself, building myself to be the person I need to be to run a business, to help other people, and going through coaching schools and getting coached has brought me to a place where I'm like, yeah, I can do that because I'm doing that for myself. And I want to give people an accessible way to build the life that they want, and something that they can start off in small ways and that seems manageable, but that actually makes them dream. Because if you don't dream, you're never going to get the life that you want. You're never going to understand the details of what you want. You're going to let other people's decisions dictate what's going to make you happy, which at the end is not going to make you happy. So my journey is to help people put the missing pieces together that either they didn't even know they had, or they've just been gone for so long they forgot about. I want people to have the life that they desire, the life they deserve, a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, that's healing instead of traumatizing. And so I decided to be a coach for this reason. I'm deciding to push myself for this reason, that everyone matters and their lives matter, and we can have meaningful, purposeful, fulfilling lives in the midst of chaos. And that's why I'm here doing this YouTube thing, making reels, making TikToks, doing all the things, because I want you to have the life that you deserve. I will see you guys next week for another video going deeper into the framework that I explained to you.